When it comes to choosing the best oil for deep frying, many people think of vegetable oil as the healthiest option. The packaging often displays images of fresh vegetables, lush fields, or names that suggest natural origins, like Clover Valley. The label might also tout claims such as heart healthy or no trans fats. But this packaging is misleading. The reality of vegetable oils, or more accurately seed oils, tells a different story. Despite appearing heart-friendly, seed oils undergo intense processing, making them highly damaging to health, especially when heated to high temperatures during cooking. Seed oils are classified as polyunsaturated fatty acids, PUFAs, which means they contain many double bonds that make them inherently unstable and easily oxidized. Despite the label's vegetable imagery, these oils are not extracted from actual vegetables. Rather, they are derived from seeds like corn, soy, and canola. The production of these oils involves high heat and the use of chemical solvents like hexane, a component of gasoline, to extract the oils from seeds. The extensive refining process leaves us with a product that may sit on store shelves for long periods, thanks to preservatives, but lacks any substantial nutritional benefit. Unfortunately, seed oils now make up around 25% to 30% of the average calorie intake, as they are ubiquitous in processed foods and fast foods. When you deep fry foods in seed oils, you're essentially combining ultra-processed ingredients with an already heavily processed oil. Take, for example, a donut, which consists mainly of starch and sugar. When deep fried in seed oil, the interaction between starch and sugar with the fat results in a chemical reaction known as glycation. This process produces sticky proteins that circulate through the body, accumulating in tissues and organs, and contributing to inflammation and cellular dysfunction. Even when frying seemingly healthier foods like chicken, we often coat the meat with starch or flour before frying, which, when combined with heat, further produces glycation end products that burden the body. One of the biggest concerns with seed oils is how they're used in fast food and restaurant cooking. These establishments typically reuse the same batch of oil dozens, even hundreds of times, continuously reheating and degrading it with each use. Each round of reheating increases the level of toxic byproducts in the oil, which are then absorbed into the food. The more often these oils are heated, the more dangerous they become, leading to a higher concentration of oxidation products that can damage cells and tissues. For the body, consuming these products is similar to experiencing the long-term oxidative damage associated with heavy smoking. It's worth noting that seed oils were never intended for human consumption. They were originally designed for industrial use, as in the case of cottonseed oil. It wasn't until the late 19th century that processes were developed to make seed oils edible, though even then, they weren't necessarily safe. The delicate structure of polyunsaturated fatty acids means they're prone to rancidity and oxidation, both of which increase toxicity. When these oils are consumed, they infiltrate cell membranes, where they replace the body's natural fats and interfere with cellular function. The mitochondria, the energy producers within our cells, are especially vulnerable to damage from oxidized seed oils. When mitochondria are compromised, it can lead to a cascade of health issues, including insulin resistance, fatty liver, obesity, heart disease, and even cancer. The oxidative damage from seed oils is similar to rusting in metals. It degrades tissues over time, causing aging and disease. Unlike other fats which the body can use as energy, seed oils are difficult for the body to break down and may be stored in tissues for extended periods. Studies have shown that the oxidative stress from consuming seed oils can linger in the body for up to 3 years after a single serving. This long-lasting damage is much like the harm done by smoking, except seed oils are embedded within cells and continuously interfere with metabolic functions. So, if seed oils aren't ideal for cooking, especially for deep frying, what are some healthier options? While it's best to avoid high-heat cooking altogether, there are several alternatives with higher smoke points that are more stable and less prone to oxidation. Some of these include avocado oil, coconut oil, olive oil, tallow, butter, and ghee. These oils contain higher levels of monounsaturated and saturated fats, which are more resistant to oxidation and therefore less likely to produce harmful byproducts. Each of these oils has unique properties that make them better suited for moderate cooking methods, but they still aren't foolproof. For example, avocado oil is high in monounsaturated fats and has a high smoke point, but the refined versions commonly available can still produce harmful byproducts if heated to extremely high temperatures. It's best to use unrefined avocado oil in cold dishes like salads, where its rich green color and nutrient profile remain intact. Similarly, olive oil is high in protective monounsaturated fats, making it a great option for low to moderate heat cooking, such as light sautéing or drizzling over finished dishes. Coconut oil and palm oil are high in saturated fats, giving them stability at higher temperatures, though they may produce smoke when heated too high. Tallow, a rendered form of beef fat, and ghee, a clarified butter, are also good choices, particularly for pan frying at lower temperatures. Ghee, in particular, has a slightly higher smoke point than butter, making it a better option for higher heat cooking while still preserving a rich, buttery flavor. Ultimately, deep frying isn't the healthiest cooking method, regardless of the oil used, as high heat can still degrade fats and produce harmful compounds. Instead, consider other cooking techniques like pan frying, stir frying, or using an air fryer, which requires little to no oil and minimizes exposure to heat. Stir frying is particularly effective because it uses moderate heat and cooks food quickly, reducing the formation of harmful byproducts. For those who crave the flavor of fried foods, air frying can be a satisfying alternative. Air fryers use circulating hot air to cook food, achieving a crisp, fried-like texture without the need for deep frying in oil. This approach can also reduce calorie intake by cutting down on the amount of added fat. In summary, the evidence against seed oils is substantial. They undergo extensive processing, making them highly susceptible to oxidation and harmful to our cellular health, especially when heated. Their impact on the mitochondria and cellular membranes suggests a link to numerous health issues, including metabolic diseases, heart conditions, and cancer. By replacing seed oils with more stable fats like avocado oil, coconut oil, or olive oil, and using lower heat cooking methods, we can greatly reduce the health risks associated with these oils. Embracing alternatives like pan frying or air frying also provides a healthier way to enjoy the texture and flavor of fried foods without exposing ourselves to the dangers of seed oils. If you're thinking about cooking fried chicken or another fried favorite, consider modifying the recipe to use an air fryer or pan fry with a healthier oil alternative. This shift not only supports your health in the short term, but also preserves cellular health in the long term by reducing exposure to the oxidative stress and cellular damage caused by seed oils.